Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be going over the RAWM SH01 PRO. This is a pretty similar mouse shape to the Viper Mini or the HitScan Hyperlight, and we are going to see how it stacks up against the competition. This was sent out for review, but as always, these are my complete and honest opinions. Starting off with the unboxing, you get the mouse itself. You also get a braided USB-C cable. You also get some grips and some extra mouse gates. This mouse does come in two versions, the Pro and the non-Pro. The Pro version does come with 8K polling, so just something to keep in mind. The build quality on this mouse is pretty good. On the top of the mouse, you get mouse 1 and mouse 2. You also get the scroll wheel, and you get an extra button. This can be programmed to do just about anything in the software. These extra buttons used to be really popular in the past, but slowly faded away to decrease weight size on mice. It's nice to see this one still have it. On the side, you do get your standard side buttons, and on the bottom you are going to get an on and off switch. This mouse does come with tri-mode connectivity, so you also have the option to switch between Bluetooth or using it with a dongle. And the last button is going to be a DPI button, so you can switch between your DPI and game if you'd like. Also on the bottom of the mouse, you're going to get this compartment. This is to store a standard USB dongle in case you want to take your mouse on the go. This mouse does come in at a weight of 58 grams with the dongle and skates, and around 56 gramish without the dongle in it. I did do all my testing without it in the mouse just to give me a lighter mouse experience, but overall the shape and the weight were no issue. This mouse does come with a 3950 chip, and you also get Huano green and white dot switches. The SH01 PRO does come with hot swappable switches, so it means that you are able to swap out the switches in case you don't like the ones that are included. RAWM does have a list of recommended switches that are compatible, so any switch from this list should work just fine. Mouse 1 and Mouse 2 do have a bit of pre-travel, but the clicks do feel very responsive. The scroll wheel also is very smooth and tactile, and the scroll click is very good as well. The side buttons on this mouse are pretty good. There is no pre or post travel, and they are very responsive. Plus the positioning on them is nice. I didn't have any issues reaching them in games. Let's do a quick sound test. The SH01 PRO is built very well. I could not get this mouse to flex from top or bottom or side to side. The coating on this mouse is very smooth at first. It feels pretty slippery, but once you start using the mouse, the coating kinda activates. I don't know if it's from the hand oils or any moisture, but it's pretty interesting. Also, this mouse in the black colorway is a bit of a fingerprint magnet. It definitely is a good idea to wipe it off every now and then. The SH01 PRO does come with web-based software. Here you are able to monitor battery, set up different polling rates, as well as adjust your DPI settings. In the settings, you are also able to change the different button functions on all your clicks, including the extra one you get on the top. One of the things I liked is that this is web-based, so you don't have to download any software. The only issue is that if for some reason you do have to update your mouse firmware, you do have to download the driver to your PC. And in turn, your PC will flag this as a possible virus. It's not a deal breaker, but just something to keep in mind. Overall, the software is pretty user-friendly and is easy to navigate. I did mainly do my testing of this mouse with FragPunk, and the SH01 PRO performed pretty good. Didn't have any issues with sensor skipping. The coating at first was a bit slippery, but once you start using it, it does get pretty grippy, and I made it so I never lost my grip or it slipped out of my hand. The shape of this mouse is pretty similar to the Hyperlight, but with a bit more of an aggressive backside. The curve really sits well in my palm, and I definitely enjoyed the mouse shape for it being a bit of a smaller mouse. This mouse does come in at a price of $70 USD, and for that price I think it's definitely a solid option. I know the HitScan comes in at around the same price, but you don't get 8K polling, and with the SH01 you do. You get a newer chip, and you also get some green dot switches, which are overall pretty decent switches. Overall, my experience with the RAWM mouse was pretty good. Never had any issues with them, and can definitely recommend them as a solid, more budget-friendly option. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comment section below. Huge thanks to RAWM for sending these out for review. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next one.